audience. But without further ado, we're going to get right to the improv. We're going to start tonight with a game called the Statement Question Game. This is a game for Jared, Harrison, and Carrington. The way that this game works is that Jared and Carrington are going to have an extraordinarily limited number of things to say. One statement and one question apiece. You, the audience, will provide these helpful suggestions. Harrison, meanwhile, will have to make this scene actually make sense. So, from the audience, can I get a suggestion of a statement for Carrington?
I'm
like,
good with that.
It hurts.
Never mind.
Never mind. And can I get a suggestion of a statement for Jared?
Where was
Surprise
Did you
with
shave
that.
today?
You're the people.
It's Friday.
I can't believe it's
It's all
all
there.
Did I hear someone say, it's flavorless? It's flavorless. What's your statement?
Never mind.
What's your statement?
It's flavorless.
Now I need a question for Carrington from the audience.
Where were you?
Where were you?
Where were you?
Where were you? And a question for Jared, please.
Who do you know?
Who said that?
Who said that? What's your question?
Where were you?
What's your question?
Who said that?
What's your statement?
Never mind.
What's your statement?
It's flavorless.
All right. And last but not least, give me a suggestion for a place people like to hang out together. Like
Wendy.
Park.
bowling alley. A bowling alley. A classicalization. Players, are you ready?
Yes, and I told you never to come to this bowling alley. What happened the last time you came to this bowling alley?
Where were you?
Who said that?
this man is in sight because of you.
Never mind.
Never mind! Oh my lord, woman, do you have no conscience?
Never mind.
Never mind, never mind. Do you hear that? Oh, I'm sure you can hear this really well now.
Who said that?
She did.
Where were
The
you?
woman.
It's flavorless.
Okay. She is family. I don't appreciate when you take that tone, just because we had an altercation.
It's flavorless.
Never mind.
Listen, guys, this is the only place to do anything in this town. Everything else is burned down. So if we could just have one day where everybody is okay and nice to each other and acknowledges their past misbehavior. What did you do yesterday?
Who said that?
I said,
Who said that?
Where were you?
I was here at the bowling alley.
Never mind.
Yeah, that actually was a strike. That's not the greatest.
It's flavorless.
You've tasted all of the lanes?
Where were you?
This is something.
Who said that?
She said,
Who said that?
Never mind.
It's flavorless.
look,
flavorless.
Okay. Again, the apothecary burned down.
Who said that?
I said that. Also, the evening news, which you would know if you ever, paid attention to things outside.
Where were you?
Who said that?
Anyways, arcade burned down.
It's flavorless.
It was where my father used to take me as a child.
It's flavorless.
Never mind.
It was where my father used to take me as a child.
Who said that? It's flavorless.
When the hospital
It's flavorless.
repossessed and demolished.
Where were you?
Who said that?
We have nothing left, and you guys are just arguing because you won't acknowledge anything.
Never mind.
What? Don't never mind. Do not never mind me, and do not never. Hey, no. We're not gonna fight. It's all. I want all of us to bowl 3 frames together. Can we do 3 frames? Because otherwise, this will also burn down.
Who said that?
The owner did! He was so sick of us coming in here 6:30 when he came in to explain the rules of the bowling tournament.
Who said that?
I did, and also the owner, and the apothecary owner, and the arcade owner, all of who have lost their businesses and livelihoods.
It's flavorless.
Where were you?
Who said that?
Stop! I think there's really only one thing to do. You brought this upon yourselves, my friends. You brought this upon yourselves.
It's flavorless.
Actually, it smells like butane, which you spilled yesterday because you couldn't hold it straight.
Never mind.
Said that.
She did.
It's flavorless.
Hold on a second.
Is a classic that you may have seen in one form or another. It's called many things, but we like to call it Switchies. It's a game for Harrison and Kelly. Now, for those of you who have not had the pleasure of seeing this game before, the way that it works is that periodically during the scene, I will yell out, "Switch!" And whatever Harrison and Kelly are doing, they have to switch. Not only where they are on the stage, but their characters, their mannerisms, their vocalizations, basically everything. And then I will at some point yell switch again, and they will have to switch back to their original character. And then I'll yell switch again, and so on and so forth until they get really sick of me. From the audience, can we give a suggestion to kick this scene off of a relationship between two people like doctor and patient?
SpongeBob and Patrick.
Pilots and an ornery passenger.
Pilot and an ornery passenger. I like ornery. Pilot and ornery passenger. Players, are you ready?
Yes, and...
Open up in there.
Hey, Captain Johnson!
I said open up.
Hey, Captain Johnson!
Gosh darn it, why don't you just open that door and let me fly this gall-darn plane, you silly Billy A4?
I can't because the cockpit seals. Regulations.
The cockpit seals.
Switch!
Oh my God! Are you using my own security system against me?
I don't know, maybe. Boo, 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 boo.
Johnson! Johnson!
Can hear you. Friday.
Listen, I'm a art teacher, and she will never take you on a field trip again.
Switch!
I can't hear
That is
you.
just you. All right.
Can't hear
It's happening. I am picking this lock with
I
a bobby pin, even though I am a man. I can wear nice things.
And let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. One day, you think you're all helpful and childlike. You're gonna be like me. You're gonna be burnt out. You're gonna be smoking 2 packs a day.
Switch!
And you're just gonna wish for someone to care.
And now I'm gonna fly with no hands. Do you know what it's like to go home to an empty nest every day? Do you know what it's like to have a friend named Jack
Switch.
Daniels? No hands.
And do you know what it's like to genuinely enjoy the song Friday by the
Oh my God, I'm 6 and I hate that song. It is a musical masterpiece, you little turd. She was robbed at the VMAs and the Oscars.
Switch!
Well, that's about all I got to say about Rebecca Black. I know she's wonderful, but you don't. You're too young and too stupid, and that's it.
Guess who's stupid on this plane, passenger?
Don't listen to him.
The one in the pilot seat.
That is A4. He is a passenger, and he is out of line.
Oh, what's that? What's that? There's an air marshal aboard who's gonna take the captain away? Whoops!
Switch!
What? No!
Yeah,
Don't
his
call
name-
Barry! Do not call Barry,
His
woman!
name is Barry.
I'm gonna be taken to Guantanamo!
No.
No!
Oh yeah, he's
No.
bringing you to space for
Please,
this.
I'm on my knees! No, I'll be better! No, take it away!
Pilot, you failed the inspection. You're never going to fly Delta.
Over to Kelly to call our next game, which is, like our predecessors, inspired by the bard. It's a game called Shakespeare.
All right, this game is called Shakespeare. The way that it works is Dave and Katie are going to be doing a two-person scene, pretty standard two-person scene, except they are going to be speaking only in Shakespearean, so you can expect plenty of asides, plenty of private monologues, plenty of couplets, and tons of iambic pentameter, if you all know what that is. You're a smart crowd and you're a pretty crowd, so you're going to do great. All right, the only thing that happens is at the end there is going to be some sort of Shakespearean twist, a deception, a murder, something like that. And the only thing that we need from you guys to start off is a super mundane conflict that you would encounter in your everyday life, like having to go to the DMV.
Nope.
Too much junk mail. Too much junk mail. Players, are you ready?
Yes.
And?
Dost thou, Lysander, have an equal amount of mail, such as I?
On and on creeps this pile of fetid mail each weary day. Oh, Diana, would that thou pack the kingdom afar would stop contacting me with these wretched deals.
Thy papers most foul, thy words most evil, spilling upon thy pages, last longer than most people doth think. Is it not you who doth work for thy kingdom of afar, sending these farce papers our way?
Diana, thou insinuate that this junk mail, 'tis mine, 'tis my doing, 'tis my underhanded machination? Why, no, I may be more foul than fair, but so foul as this, I think it not.
Thy tongue outvenoms the worms of Nile, thy lips are lies! Thy lies that spreadeth equally as loud as thunder in the hearing in the night.
Diana, the drifts, they grow knee deep. MasterCard, they demand sacrifice. American Express, they beseech fealty. Diana, whether thou believest that these drifts are my doing or not, a pickle we are in. The most foul. Speak now.
My dear Lysander, you doth speak words true about thy mail of evil, of fickle and fiends trying to steal our money, of plastic death that tries to grip our inner soul and suck us into temptationist buys.
Diana, the mail has come again!
Doth thou experience a paper cut of deep woundage?
Paper cut most deep, my femoral artery, it is but slain.
Lysander, doth thou see the light? Thy shoulder angel is tempted. Thy darkness consumes thee.
Diana, above me now, I see it, a white, shining. No, 'tis not God's sweet embrace, 'tis but another envelope. Diana, no!
And thus we see thy envelopes envelop thee.
Folks, we have one last game for you tonight. This is a game for all of our players. This is a game called First Line, Last Line. This is a little bit of a long form for you. The way that this game works is that we will perform three loosely related scenes, all of which will start with the same first line and the same last line. We got a quick learner. But for that first line and last last line, I go to you, the audience. What is a first line, such as you might have in a book or a movie?
Once upon a time.
I'm going back to the coal mines. I'm going back to the coal mines. And can we get a last line?
Newport's not as skanky as it used to be.
Can we get a last line with the same sort of gravitas as I'll never go hungry again? Where's my hot dog? Oh, yeah, that's so.
Give him like a riding fish I will never forget.
Look what
I can do.
Where's my hot dog? So, Claire's our first line is...
I'm going
Back to the coal mines.
And our last line is... Where's my hot dog? And from the audience, can I get a location? Any location?
Disney.
Target.
Back here,
Amsterdam. Amsterdam. Players, our suggestion is Amsterdam. Players, are you ready?
Yes, and
I'm going back to the coal mines.
For too long, Samantha, you darkened my door with your presence. And now, after we are finally wed, you decide to retreat to the coal mines.
Well, someone has to work around here.
I'm an artist, Samantha. I carve, I sculpt, coal.
Hence why I'm going to the coal mines, my dear.
No, no. I see what this is. This is another one of your plots, one of your cries for attention. You're not going there to get me more raw material. I have more coal than I could carve in 100 years. You're going back there to become an artist yourself, aren't you, Samantha?
Well, if you consider my art to have a hard hat and a tool belt
I do.
and good pants.
Yes, of course. The uniform of a coal miner. The union demands it. But there is no union for art, Samantha. I am free in a way that you shall never know. Even though we are technically wed, and I guess that what's mine is yours.
Yes. Well, it's funny that you say there's not a union because I'm in charge of the new union.
What? That wasn't in the prenup.
Nice, my dear.
No! Well, I told you before I asked for your hand in marriage. I said the one thing that I could not abide is to have a wife working underground in an area possibly filled with poisonous gas, or for someone to reject my art. Those are the two conditions I set.
Oh, my dear, I'm not going to reject your art.
Thank God for small
I'm
favors.
going to give it to other people.
What? No, that belongs in a museum.
I'm in charge of the union. You don't have a say.
No, I'm going to have to go back to my old job on the streets, back to working as a sausage peddler.
Hold on, my love. Hold on.
No, I can still remember those cruel children. They would follow me and they would taunt me. They would say, "Ha ha! Look at that man. He'll never amount to anything. He'll never be a coal carver." Then you remember what they would say to me, Samantha?
Yes, my sister would say to you, he'll be the true artist of life. Do you not remember that?
I do, Samantha, I do.
And she did this.
And she did. And then she said, "Where's my hot dog?"
I'm going back to the coal mine. It's the only cool nightclub in Amsterdam.
Sorry, babe. Come with me.
why do you want to go there? They don't even let under 25-year-olds in. And we're 45. You know we only hit on 17-year-olds. That are technically 18 in Amsterdam because of time zones.
I didn't understand any of that because I'm
You know how I feel about partying on legal marijuana.
Yeah, in a positive way. I recall you being really positive about it.
When I was partying on marijuana, not you. You have to be my DD everywhere.
That's the great thing about Amsterdam. They have this thing called Uber, where you don't have to do anything. They just drive you wherever you want to go.
You need money. You haven't had a cent since Cher's last #1 single. You bitch.
You're a bitch. I can handle myself.
You have never been alone in your life.
That's, yes, you know why. I have someone better now. I met him at the coal mine, and his name is Hot Dog, and he is now my lover and my employer.
He's your pimp.
That's right. He's my pimp. It stands for put it in my... I have dirty thoughts about him. I just want to go to the club and have fun.
I'm partly impressed that you found the job in 6 hours, but I'm also kind of impressed that you got to be a hooker in Amsterdam. You know that's what I've always wanted to do.
Then do it with me, Priscilla. Come on.
No one wants to see this in daylight. No one's seen this in daylight since Madonna's last #1 single. Which was sooner, but still.
Shut up.
Stop hitting me with your loafy fingers. Tell me about it, hunty.
I am so sorry. I actually slapped you. Second of all, you are the most beautifulest girl that I have ever known and will ever know. And I know that Hot Dog would love to pick us out together.
It's like a sister act.
Yeah, Cher and Madonna together again.
I love you, even though you're slightly less wrinkly than me.
Then let's go to him together.
We should go to the coal mine,
Yeah, and find him.
and we should go in there with our best white shoulder-length gloves
And frills, so many frills.
and sequins mascara.
And we will look at our man right in the eye, and we will say together,
Where's my hot dog?
I want to go back to the coal mines.
Well, the last time we went to the coal mines, one of us had a real good time, and the other one couldn't open his can of dog food. There's no opposable thumbs.
I'm so sorry, Hot Dog, about your situation. It's not my fault the mad scientist created coal and got bored with that, started a hot dog factory, and then just started operating on dogs.
So many dogs! He gave you the opposable thumbs and the bipedal locomotion.
It's true, Hot Dog, it's true. It's why I'm sending some selfies right now. You and me, man. All my Twitter followers are gonna love this.
Look, walking dog, I gotta be real honest with you. I'm jealous. You get to live among them. They think of me as a dog that can talk. They don't even notice I'm hot.
Not at all, Hot Dog. It's very unfortunate for your situation. I love being a stand-up dog. The most stand-up dog in the whole town. Of half dog, half human hybrids.
Look, standing up, dog. I think maybe it's time we stop sharing an apartment.
What?
Yeah,
You've been my roommate since the coal mines closed in '98. You've been my roommate since well, they gave you the voice to speak, this special little collar that they invented in some
difference. Sometimes they didn't even know.
They had no idea we were also dogs.
Amsterdam, it's a very accepting place.
Sure is.
Do you ever wish that maybe you could go back to being a dumb dog again?
No, because when I was a dumb dog, I had this owner that made me stare at his artwork. I know.
That's terrible! That's terrible! Was he educated? Or was he just some vendor?
He was both, man. He was both. He was
Ah!
an educated vendor.
Ah!
The worst of the kinds.
Ah! Were there children that followed you around?
Poor children.
Ugh, the worst!
The worst.
The worst!
And when
The
you're
worst.
a dog, children like to play with your ears and tail and shove food in your mouth.
Ah! So terrible.
It's the worst.
They thought it was funny because I was a hot dog to feed me hot dogs.
It's true. And then when you had the ability to speak, you ran away, and guess what? I was left there all by myself.
Well, I'm sorry they didn't give you the ability to speak, and I'm sorry that they coded the lock on the kennel by voice, so only the speaking dogs.
That's right, I could never replace you, friend. I could never replace you. The kids would look at me and just say, "Where's hot dog?"
It's been a pleasure performing with you tonight. If you want to learn more about us, you can find us on Facebook, and you can see us this fall in shows at the Clifton Cultural Arts Center and Myrtle's Punch House. One